Greetings and welcome to Checking Project Scores in MyITLab. In this lecture, we'll discuss how do you get to your project score, how do you know if you passed or not, as well as how do you know which items you got wrong. There's also some very interesting features that are score reports that we'll run through. When you want to check your score regarding a project, you just need to go to the date that it is due, and you can look to see if you passed the project or not. But perhaps that's just not good enough. You want to know exactly what score you received. So what you're going to do is click on this down arrow and say View Submissions. Now it's on this page that I'll be able to see what exactly my submissions are. On the left here will be my submission list. If I submitted my assignment more than one time, you'll see multiple submissions. This assignment I submitted once, so you'll see one submission. And it looks like I got an 88% on my grade. So I'm going to click on whichever submission I want to see. And on the right, it will show me exactly what I did right and what I did wrong. Now it looks like I started Excel right, I changed the WISP correctly because I got 4 out of 4 points there. I used the fill handle correctly, I merged in center correctly, but it looks like when I entered the data, I entered some of the data wrong because I only got 1 point out of 10. It also looks like I did some other things wrong. I got 9 out of 10 points for step number 6. Applying the heading style, I got only 4 points out of 6, and scrolling down the rest, I can see all the rest I got correct. So here's what I can do. I have lots of options. I can do the summary report, and this will tell me exactly what I did for my point deductions. So I had 9 points deducted because it looks like I entered some values wrong. I did 1 point deduction for step number 6 and 1 for step number 7. And if I want even more details, I can expand my arrow here and I can see exactly, it says it was not set to 21.71 approximately, so I missed 3 points there. I also said, oh, my value was incorrectly inputted, so I missed 1 point. In C7 was also not set to the correct value, so I lost 1 point there. And it looks like my column width was not set to the appropriate value. I can expand 6 as well, and I can see, oh, it looks like because, and this is what can happen, if I get something wrong in one area, it can cause some errors, wrong values in some other areas. Because I didn't set B7 correctly, B8 is wrong. Because I didn't do C7 correctly, C8 is wrong. Likewise with E7 and E8 is wrong as well. Now, no harm, no foul. I can go back, and as long as your instructor allows you multiple attempts, you can fix these errors and resubmit your assignment. So I like this summary report. I think it gives me a lot of information on how to fix my file. I'm going to go ahead and close it and show you a marked up report. Now the marked up report is really nice because it is downloading, and it's downloading an Excel spreadsheet. So once it's downloaded, I can open it up and it will tell me exactly where I got wrong. So it says 5 points deducted, 7 cells commented in place. So let's go to sheet 1, and wherever I see a red mark, I have a message right there for me. So I'm going to enable editing up there at the top. And if I just hover over it, it will show me exactly what I did wrong. Now, I'm going to mess with the data here just so we can see our values better. And you can see it looks like the value should have been 137727.85, and I have 13772895. So you can see if I correct that and resubmit, that will fix 2 of my problems. Likewise, if I fix the value in C7, that will fix both the values here. And then some of the other ones will be fixed because I'll fix those couple of errors. So that's another report that's nice and handy to be able to use to see where I went wrong. So let me close out some of these windows. I don't need them open anymore. I'm just going to say don't save. Now I can say download submission with live comments. And this, again, this is another way of seeing where did I go wrong, how can I fix it. So if I open up this report and go to each cell, it's going to be very similar to what I had before. In my opinion, it gives a little bit more information, but either one is okay. Here's the markup, and I have tabs on the bottom there, and I'll show you in a smaller view. There we go. We have submission markup and sheet. I can go back and forth and see exactly what I got wrong. Right. So I'm going to go ahead and close this out. Personally, I do think the summary report is the most handy to be able to go and fix my errors, but we do have some other reports that are available to us. So that's it for finding out what score, what you got wrong, and the reports that will be very handy for you to use. So until next video, be seeing you.